Yo, what's up? This is Dantron69K back with another video, and this time I'm going to touch on a couple of things. All right, so I've noticed a couple of content creators out there that have been putting out recently some, I would call them hysteria videos. Oh man, you're failing hardware. This is going to go bad. We don't have any chips for these things. Look, that's not a new thing. That is something that's been around for a long time, and it's not just recently. They've been doing that for years. And I'm not knocking those type of content creators. I love them. I mean, keep putting out content. You do you. But I have people contacting me and going, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And really what it comes down to is it's just building anxiety for these people that don't, and they don't ever really get an answer. Like the video comes out and says, all these bad things are happening, and then boom, that's it. I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to touch on a few things that you might be able to do to make your stuff last a little bit longer. Some of the things to look out for, possibly some quality of life upgrades. And after this, hopefully it'll be a little bit more of a, I don't know how you want to say it, calming situation rather than I'm freaking out. First, I'd like to point out that nothing has changed. All electronics break down over time. I mean, chips go bad, capacitors leak, saved batteries fail. I mean, it's kind of like buying a car and after 6 years being shocked that you need to replace the tires. Like, nothing is new. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. What it means is that you need to see and understand the signs and hopefully look into a simple maintenance and cleaning plan and possibly quality of life upgrades. Also, this isn't just consoles, it's cartridge-based games as well. They'll run into the same issue over time. Here it comes. Let's talk about the #1 destroyer of electronics. First and foremost, it's heat. Lack of ventilation and heat generation are the single quickest ways to destroy electronics, and it doesn't matter what type of electronics. So, goal #1 is to keep your items as clean as you can with lots of airflow. Dust them, blow them, clean out the ducts and the air intakes, and if you're feeling up to it, the best way is to crack open the console housing and blow it out that way. Danger. I would suggest no vacuums. Canned air works really well. Also, if you're feeling up to it, isopropyl alcohol in a toothbrush is the next step. Don't try and be funny and use your little sister's toothbrush, please. Otherwise, I get hate mail and it's just not a good situation for me. Thanks, I appreciate it. Just be careful what you're rubbing on. The higher the percentage of alcohol in the isopropyl alcohol, the better, in my opinion. Now I'm going to touch on some quality of life upgrades. As you can see here, I have two Neo Geo AES console. One is virgin and unmolested, and the second has quite a few quality of life upgrades. Depending on your competency and your ability to solder, you can perform some of these upgrades yourself. With some of these consoles being over 30 years old, the likelihood of you having failing capacitors is extremely high. So when doing your research, you can perform capacitor replacements. Another thing that you might want to do is add possible heat sinks to the hot chips. This helps disperse the heat away from the chips. And lastly, I'm going to talk about clean power and clean video output upgrades. There are a ton of these available, some from HDMI mods, some to clean RGB, you name it. The rabbit hole is deep, so if you decide to go down that path, do your research and see what works best for you. So I hope this helped out at least a little bit on calming yourself down, helping with some of these anxiety building videos that are out there. Yes, okay, a couple of things to remember. One, heat is the killer of electronics. Two, do everything you can to make them not heat up. That's not going to mean that it fixes all of them, but do that, and hopefully they'll continue working for another, 30 plus years, if we're lucky.